Elizabeth Harper. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So this week we're working with the energy of your work, your career, your purpose, your movement forward. We're using the Archangel Gabriel cards, creativity, connection, messages. Let's see what comes up from our angel, shall we? What I'd like you to do is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. What you can also do is invite your angels to guide you as you move your cursor along to a special place in the video where you intuitively feel it's time to stop, and right there is a message for you from your angels, personal message. All right, you ready? Okay, so we have 3 cards. Let's see, which one is number 1? Feeling like it's this one. Did you feel that? All right, this is writer's group. Okay, writer's group. Doesn't matter if you're not a writer. It's not necessarily about that. So it says, create or join a writer's group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. Now, when I look at this card, I'm seeing there's a building behind. See the building blocks right there. She's got orange here. Orange is a color of creativity. It's right over her heart as well, so we'll come to that in a moment. There's gray right here, gray, and then there's more orange right there. There's more stone, which is almost like a builder's block, isn't it? It looks like there's almost scrolls inside of that table right there. So when I'm looking at this, when I'm looking at that orange vibration and it's connecting to the heart, that's emotional. It's highly emotional. So when it comes to your work, your career, your purpose, your movement forward, it's an emotional time for you, but it's also a highly creative time. You are being inspired. Now, you might be inspired, especially with that gray. It could be that your work at this moment or your inspiration, it's been really low. Your energy's been really low around it. Your job is just not what you expected it to be, or it's just not going the way that you wanted it to do. That orange energy, it's the emotional part of yourself. And your emotions are telling you, they're saying to you, this is the direction you need to take. This is the intuition you need to take notice of. This is the path that is right for you. And you may be avoiding that. You might be saying, no, I can't do that. I can't move off of this path that I'm currently on. That grey energy, I feel almost like it's a cloud. And it could be that heaviness, that emotional vibration has been really heavy for you. So then the orange is trying to inspire, it's trying to release it. So if you've been highly emotional during this last week or month, or just, in general, you've been highly emotional, it could be that you're not listening to your intuition. It could be that there's part of you that is saying to you, some part of your soul that is saying to you, look, I know that this is the path you need to take. This is the direction that is right for you. This is your next step, and you're not taking any notice. And so that gray is making you more and more and more constricted. So when it comes to the writer's group, yeah, you might be a writer, but I feel that this is saying, write it down. Write down, what is it you, in an ideal world, would like your career to be, your career path? What is it you would like your relationship to be? It may not have anything to do with your career. It may be about your relationship, your partnership, maybe that connection, because that could be part of your purpose. That could be part of what you need to learn at this moment. And is there a gray area there? Is there a cloudiness that's there? Are you disconnecting to your emotions? Something is inspiring you. This is Archangel Gabriel, this orange golden energy. You are being inspired. What's inspiring you right now? Where do you feel that inspiration? Where are you denying that? Write down. Use your ability to use your words. When you write things down, you get clarity. I do. When you make a list, it really helps you to stick to that list, or it makes you realize what it is you need or don't need. So write down what's coming to you at this moment. What's blocking you? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself in a year's time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time? And call on Archangel Gabriel to support you as well. The building blocks are there. They're just waiting for you to build things up. A solid foundation. All right, second card. Let's see, number 2. I feel like it's this one. So this is time management. Very practical. Time management. So we see that orange is in there again, of course. It says, place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. So if you've been feeling confused, if you've been feeling like, can't get anything done, there's just not enough time, your angels are saying, let's get that stress out of the way and let's focus now on time, on what you need to do next. Make a list. We're coming back to the list, right? Make a to-do list and tick off everything that you're doing. Make time for things. Focus on, well, I've got 10 minutes for this. I've got 15 minutes for that. I'm going to do this at 8 o'clock. I'm going to do this at 10 o'clock. Help yourself. It releases stress. It de-stresses you, right? When you have that time management. So when I'm looking at this as well, I'm getting this sense of communication between these two people. There's communication that's there, but I feel almost like there's something that's missing. There's a feeling of something that's missing. So while we're talking about this time management, let's throw something into the mix, shall we? Because this almost looks like spirit. So I feel that part of that time management is making time for your spirit, making time for your soul, for what's right for you to connect to your true self. So I feel that that's part of the time management for you. Okay, final card is motivation. See all that red in there? Red is the color of motivation. So that motivation is the root chakra grounding you in. So it says here, pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. So if you're finding, and there's two people in here, so it could be a relationship. If you're finding at this moment, you just don't have the get up and go. You don't have the motivation, or you don't have that feeling that you're doing the right thing, or that you can get yourself out of bed to get going again every day. Then ask your angels for help with that. Motivation, red. What would that be? Think of all the red crystals you can use. Think of all the red clothes that you've got, all the red food you can eat, all that red vibration that's going to support you with that motivation. Now, when I look at this, what's interesting to me is I see red, white, and blue. So it's that red is that movement forward. Blue is expression, and the white is maybe the connection to your guides and angels. So ask them for help. Ask them to guide you with your expression. Guide them. Ask them to give you inspiration, because that's that blue vibration, is inspiration. And with that inspiration, then that red will move you forward. I feel like there's more in this as well. It's asking you to focus, and of course to pray for guidance, but to focus. So that focus is, what do you need to focus on right now? And maybe take time for one thing at a time, and that will help you to get motivated one thing at a time, not everything, because everything can make you stressed. And everything all at once can maybe fizzle out that motivation, can make you tired. So feel that your guides and angels are just saying, let's focus on one thing. Ask for inspiration, and they'll be right there supporting you as you move forward. Okay, that's it for this week's angel messages. We worked with Archangel Gabriel, didn't we? So remember to pick up your Archangel Gabriel prayer. Creativity abounds this week. Lots of it, and you're going to need it. Do remember to let me know if the messages resonated for you, and please let your friends know about these angel messages. I'm sure they would love to have a message for themselves too. I will see you next week. Lots of angel blessings to you. Bye.